What's up everyone, this is Lane from TrendFriend. I just wanted to make a quick video to show you guys how to sync up your charts when you have a multi-chart layout in TradingView. I personally use this setup right here with a 1 minute chart, 1 hour, and 1 day chart. So that way I can kind of see what's going on all time frames and make better decisions that way. But to do that, I like to sync up my charts. So that way if I switch tickers, everything happens with it. So all three of these change at the same time. Now you can do that by clicking the chart layout button up here, and that will give you the option of all these different layouts. How many you can do depends on your TradingView plan, but this is personally the one that I use, which is the big pane on the left, 2 panes on the right. Now, before I get into these down here, I just want to make a quick mention that the order that you have your multi-chart layouts in will make a difference when you go over to your mobile app. So let's say you're, day trading and you're in a trade on the 1 minute chart and you need to trail your stop loss up while you go to the bathroom or go get lunch or whatever. If your chart over here on the left is, say, the 1 day chart, then that's going to be considered your main chart. And then when you go to open up this exact same chart layout on your phone, this is the chart. Whichever one is on the left over here, the top left, is going to be the one that pulls up. So if you were using this layout and then you had the daily chart set over here, hourly there, 1 minute here, then when you pull up this chart on your mobile phone, this is the chart that is going to pull up on your mobile app. That's not useful if you want to trail your stop loss on a 1 minute chart for a day trade. So I always recommend doing it with this layout and keep your 1 minute chart or whatever chart you time frame that you want to manage your trade on the top left over here. That way, when you go to open up your phone and manage that trade when you're away from your desktop or laptop, then you can do that easily and you don't have to worry about like, okay, what, spots am I looking at? What, because, obviously that's really hard to do if you're on a daily chart and you're managing a day trade. So keep that in mind. You want this top left chart, and that's going to be considered your main chart. That's the one that's going to open up on your mobile app when you go to this exact same chart layout. Okay, so now let's get into some of the other things here. I'm going to switch these back because this is my personal chart setup. I use the 1 minute over here on the left, hourly down here on the bottom right, and daily in the top right. So my favorite way to set up the chart is, again, to use this one, the 3 layout with the 2 split on the right. And then I personally keep the symbol. So down here are your sync options. And I personally keep the symbol on and the crosshair on. So the symbol means that if I go ahead and you can see these are all on NQ right now. If I switch that to ES, then all 3 of them change to ES. If I switch to gold, all 3 of them switch to gold. That just makes it really easy. So whatever indicator I have set up, everything is going to switch over perfectly to the new chart. And I'll be able to get a quick view of all 3 time frames no matter what. So I personally always keep the symbol sync on. Now, if you need an explanation of any of these as well, you can always hover your mouse over this. So this one says symbol changes on all charts within the layout. That's exactly what it does. If you want to turn this on or off, you just click that toggle. And now I'll give you an example. If I were to switch this one over to ES, none of the other ones change. Okay. So let's turn that back on. And you can see when I turn that back on, everything else switched over to ES because I had this chart selected. But we're going to go back to NQ. Okay, so the next one, I personally use keep the crosshair on. And you can see it says crosshair is synced across all charts within the layout. So if I were to go to, this is a daily candle over here. If I were to switch that to this candle, you can see it does not appear on the left-hand side when I'm on that previous day candle or this one, because that doesn't show up on the 1 minute chart. But you can see on the hourly chart, it does move. See how it follows on the daily chart, what I'm doing on the hourly. So that's your crosshair, and that's going to track these. If I'm on the 1 minute chart, and you can see on the hourly chart, it moves back and forth, but it's just one daily candle, so it doesn't appear to move over there. So that's how you sync up that. And that would be the crosshair one. Again, you just toggle that on or off. If I were to turn that off, then it doesn't matter what I do over here. I only get one crosshair on the chart that I'm hovering over. And some of you may prefer that one instead. I kind of like to have this just in case if I'm looking at, mostly during back testing and stuff. I think it's more useful when I'm checking levels and everything. Next one is going to be the interval. So if we hover over this, interval changes on all charts within the layout. So if currently we have 1 minute, 1 day, 1 hour. If I were to turn the interval on, you'll see that that switches everything to 1 minute. If I switch to a daily chart, all of these switch to a daily time frame. So now if you're going to look at multiple symbols, like here's an example of where that would be pretty useful, is I'm going to turn off the crosshair just for this. If I turn off symbol, now I can go over here and switch this to ES and switch this to MNQ. And now all of them are on the, let's see if we switch it to the 1 minute chart. Now we have the 1 minute chart of everything. Of multiple different tickers there. So that's how you can do that. Pretty useful, especially if you're going to do something like, a 4-pane layout or something, and you want a smaller chart view of multiple different tickers, such as this kind of setup, then that's perfect. Or let's say you do NQ, MNQ, ES, and MES over here. That can also be an efficient way to do things. And then again, you could also, change your crosshair as well so that everything picks up on the same. All right, so let's turn that off. I'm going to turn the interval off, and I'm going to go back to my default preferred layout here. I'm going to turn the symbol on, go back to NQ with daily and hourly. Again, this is my preferred chart setup here. Okay, let's go on to the next option. So time. If we hover over that, when a chart is clicked, all charts within the layout display the same point of time. Okay, so let's turn that on. Now, if I were to click right here, none of these charts move at all. But if I were to click back here on the daily chart, you can see this switches really fast. If I click over here, that's moving everything around. So that's showing me that exact point in time on the daily chart that I clicked on. If I click over here, that's going to show me, see, this is just out of the window for that price action. But if I were to click different areas, you can see how it switches. So that's just if you want things to line up when you click on a certain point of time. So basically, if I wanted to go back here and analyze this candle right there, then that's going to show me this price action on the hourly chart and on the minute chart over here. So let's turn that off. And now let's go to date range. Date range changes on all charts within the layout. So if we turn that on, now you can, so I'm selected this left chart here, and we just have a few hours worth of time here. So that's why it's only showing 2 candles on the daily chart over here, and not that many candles on the hourly chart. But if I were to open this up, you can see that it gives me multiple different, or quite a few more hourly candles. Now, if I were to do that to this chart, then you can see it starts to open these up as well. So those are just some different ways that you can kind of customize and sync your layouts if you want to get, instead of having to manually adjust things on each different multi-chart layout here. Those are just some ways that you can do that. Again, I personally prefer to just use the crosshair and the symbol, and that way I can keep everything on hourly, daily up here. I kind of like to be able to move these individually, so I don't use the date range because I like to be able to analyze specific things at a time. Another thing that you can do is, let's say, so like, if we're way back here and we want to get this, our charts synced up to the current candle that's open in this bottom right-hand corner, you can scroll to the most recent bar there, and you can do the same thing on each one of these charts. Okay. We're already to the far right, so that's not going to appear here. Now, another thing that you can do is, let's say you don't want to have these other things. You want to get more granular, really scroll in and look at the exact levels of this one. Okay. So what we would do there is you can hit that maximize button in the bottom right-hand corner, and then that's going to maximize this pane. If we want to get out of that, we click that button again. If we want to maximize this one to do some analysis over there, we click the maximize plane, and now we have a full view of the daily chart. So that's another quick little tip. Now, let's say you have all of your indicators and your settings and your chart settings, and you got your candle colors in here and everything's set up the exact way you want it. You can also go into, of course, make sure you click save with all your settings, and then you can go into make a copy. And if you click make a copy, then it will copy all of your chart settings, everything in here, and make an exact replica of it. And then you can just change to other tickers. So that's what I like to do. So that way when I'm trading, I can just swap over to a different ticker and see what's going on over there. And I'll have my exact indicator and chart settings ready to go. And that way I can see all of these changes in real time, and just switch back and forth between tabs. Or if you have multiple monitors, you can put the other chart layout up on your other monitor, and everything is the same. You can analyze things the exact same, and that way you're good to go without spending extra time kind of moving things back and forth. And then this will auto save for you, but anytime you see that save button up there, if you've made some changes, I just go ahead and click that as well. And then that's about it, but definitely make sure that once, when you are setting this up, if you do ever use your mobile app to manage trades throughout the day when you're day trading, make sure that you set this up so that your top left chart over here is set to, excuse me, the time frame that you'll be managing that trade on. So that way you don't have to worry about, going into your phone and trying to manage a day trade from a daily chart or an hourly chart. That one I ran into a few times when I first did this stuff, and that was an immediate change that I had to make that was extremely useful. So I just wanted to make you guys aware of that. That's it for today. If you guys have any questions, feel free to drop it in the comments. Thanks.